All right, so we talked about Trump and how Epstein called him evil, right? But it gets worse. Because in another email, Epstein straight up wrote that Trump knew about the girls. Yeah, he didn't hint it, he didn't suggest it, he said it out loud. Well, an email, I guess. Anyway, so what happened is in 2015, Epstein emailed journalist Michael Wolff, who also wrote his biography. And in that message, Epstein says Trump asked Ghislaine to stop, meaning stop whatever was going on with the girls, and then adds, of course he knew about the girls. That's his quote, not paraphrasing. Now, take that in context, right? Epstein and Trump were neighbors, social buddies for years, decades. They partied together, evidence. They were photographed together multiple times. And Epstein's guest log shows their circles overlapped a lot, right? So when Epstein tells Wolff that Trump knew about it, he's basically saying, don't act surprised. He was aware of everything. And Epstein wrote in other messages that Trump would lie if questioned about their friendship, obviously, and that if he did lie, that would be valuable PR. That's what Epstein thought. Leverage, control, manipulation. He wasn't scared of Trump. No one should be. He saw him as something to use. Someone like little Vladdy over there might be agreeing with that. But this isn't courtroom evidence, right? It's Epstein's own email. But it does add a lot to the pattern. So Epstein talking like Trump was in the know, and that silence was strategic. So if Epstein thought Trump knew and still called him evil, what does that say about both of them? But really about Trump, because we all know what happened, right? So drop down below what you think, because I got one more video I'm going to do about it on part 3, where we're going to talk about Epstein literally trying to craft Trump's narrative and public response on CNN. See you there.